It's Week 8 of the NFL.
And we'll see Mike Gesicki. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions.
It's the Bengals and the Eagles, next on Madden Football.
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olsen. Partner, this should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen.
So pleased to have you along. This should be a good one. We're set, and off we go here on EA Sports. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense comes out led by their quarterback, Joe Burrow. Can they keep him healthy? Because when he's good, he's so good. Won the Heisman during his days at LSU. Took this team to the Super Bowl. Now, Greg, year 5 for Burrow with the Bengals.
Last week was really all about the turnovers. He had some success throwing for 3 touchdowns. At times, the offense was really clicking and had some...
Oh, no, right at the start, he loses the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And he's going to score. Do you believe this start? Opening minute of the game. Fumble recovery and a touchdown. And that is the dream start for this defense on the opening drive. They get the first points of the game for their team.
You know, Mike, every team, they have an opening drive script. So what it is, it's the plays they feel best about. Pass, run, establish a little rhythm, and get your players into the game a little bit. Here they are executing their opening script, something they've done all week long. They cough the ball up, scoop, score, and you couldn't have drafted a worse start for this offense.
Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Charlie Jones now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, he's already leading the league in passing yardage. A first down throw for Burrow. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. It's second down. They bring Chase in motion. Now a second down throw for Burrow. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain. This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, Mike. Living in these third and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
He's coming off such a strong performance last week, Mike, where he did a little bit of everything. Throws for 3 touchdowns, ran for another, but most importantly, leads his team to the big win. I'll tell you what, he has his eyes set on trying to do the same thing here over these next 4 quarters.
They come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Hurts working in the pistol. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Logan Wilson.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
The Bengals offense ready to take over once again. They can get back into this quickly now. Very short field ahead. It is 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. With that, I want to give you a look at his numbers on the ground in last week's game. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Brown. And he will get forward for about 5 yards. That sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over. Now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in?
And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bengals will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, here is Ainias Smith. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Dotson, the man in motion. On 1st down, it's Hurts. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. Every team makes an emphasis on winning 1st down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
That'll be taken in by Barkley.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And this is not going to be enough. He is short of the marker. And they have turned it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
The Bengals offense make their way out to take over once more. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. They'll run here with Brown. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6, mark it at the 31. They'll come up now for second down and 4. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. This one caught by Chase. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Nice grab there by Jamar Chase, and that's the other half of this 1-2 punch. Jamar Chase, T. Higgins. Jamar Chase came into the league a few years back as a top-5 pick, perennial 1,000-yard receiver. And when he's healthy, he can elevate this entire offense. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
First and 10 now from the 36. They bring Chase in motion. They run on the jet sweep. And that one shut down right away. Good pressure on the backside. The defense stops him for no gain. Second down, Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. First down awaits at the 26-yard line. And here's third down. Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. That's complete. It's Yosiva. He'll get out of bounds. A gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll let this go towards the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time, and what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball, and that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away.
So after picking up some positive yardage on first down, they end up going backwards on second. That sack now brings up third and long, and but most of the time is a very pass-happy situation, makes them very one-dimensional.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Burrow now. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Burrow. To the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
Nice play there by T. Higgins, and when you think, Mike, back to 2023, he's only able to play 12 games, still had just under 700 yards and 5 touchdowns. The hope in Cincinnati is when this guy is healthy, they have themselves a bona fide superstar at the wide receiver position.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now, Burrow. He'll spot Higgins, who makes the grab. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. They go play action for Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And the Eagles are going to have it at their own 32-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The Eagles offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Veteran Trey Hendrickson there on the stop. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. 2nd down and 8. Once again, it's Barkley. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense. They're going to get set to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Brown. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. 2nd down and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw is Burrow. He'll get that to all his tight end.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes third down. They bring Chase in motion. He's going to have the first down and then some. That is catch number 60 for the season.
Third down is when we see so many tight ends around the league really make their money. They operate in the middle of the field. They're a big, easy target for the quarterback, and even if they are covered, Mike, they're not really ever covered.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Now, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. To throw is Burrow. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 4th down. Evan McPherson on for the field
So
goal.
after 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back here in Cincinnati after this. Fourth down, and the Bengals will bring in Evan McPherson for the field goal try. Spotted at the 35, this a 45-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And he's used his legs to great effect this year, both when the pocket breaks down and by design, as you check out the league leaders in quarterback rushing yards. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. In motion, the tight end Uzama. On 2nd down, Barkley. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Nice pickup there by Saquon Barkley, and tell you what, he's gotten off to a fast start here. I mean, think back, week 1, new team with the Philadelphia Eagles in Brazil. He starts off the 2024 season with 3 touchdowns, so it did not take him long to make his presence felt, and I think he's in store for a big year, Mike.
Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain. To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. Operating from the gun. Could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. This one, downfield, taken in by Higgins. That one good for 29.
This is a great example, Mike, of just how effective it is when you're efficient on early downs throwing the ball. I mean, when you can pick up first downs without getting to third down, as the game unfolds, things just get easier and easier. Take what the defense is giving you. Don't force the ball downfield. But when you can stay ahead of the chains without having to get to third and have it plays, that's when an offense is really firing.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
At the Eagles' 37-yard line.
A carry here for Brown. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Burrow now to throw on first down.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
At the 27-yard line.
On the ground, it's Brown. Finding space at the 15. And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line.
This is a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big game.
From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal. Here's Burrow. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most, and I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that one.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. Got to be a little bit more accurate.
And he will fight his way to the end zone. Joe Burrow. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. On the return is Rodgers. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get back at him. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. First and 10. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They run out of the gun with Barkley. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Here's Hurts. He'll take this himself. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. Now, Hurts. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Hurts working in the pistol. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. This one to his big tight end, Uzama. And he'll get about 5 here as he's out of bounds with a first down. Hurts. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. To throw is Hurts. And they are all over him yet again. He'll go down once more.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw, Hurts. And they're going to get him once again. He's under siege. That is 3 in a row.
I don't have any real advanced analysis for this one, Mike. I mean, I think the simplest way to categorize it is this possession has been a disaster.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here. Gesicki, the man in motion. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Burrow here on 2nd down. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
You can see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. To the left side, caught by Chase.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
Brings up 2nd
2 minutes remain here in this first half. We'll come back to Cincinnati in a moment. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's into the hands of Yosivas.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Throwing is Burrow. He'll look underneath here for Brown. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. A first down throw for Burrow. Backs to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Play action now. It's Burrow. And this throw out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. Burrow. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. So now they'll send out Evan McPherson for this field goal try. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bengals going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now it's Hurts. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half.
With the score, Eagles 7.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started up at Cleveland Browns Stadium in Cleveland, where it was the visiting Ravens who were able to come in and take this one on the road. Lamar Jackson, excellent in the victory, as it's one that pushes his guys 2 games above 500. From there, let's head west to see what's going on with the Raiders at home in Las Vegas. And they trail the visiting Chiefs in that one. Patrick Mahomes looking good. 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get over to Inglewood, see what's happening with the Chargers at home at SoFi Stadium. As you can see the score there in the second quarter. Josh Palmer, a touchdown reception. The Bengals got a strong performance in that first half by Joey B, their quarterback, Joe Burrow. He threw 2 touchdown passes, ran for another, as his guys have the lead at halftime.
All right, Coach, thank you very much. We welcome you back. It is quarter number 3. Here's Smith to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And When it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 3rd and 7. Hurts will work here from the pistol. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
On 1st down, Burrow. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A run now on 2nd down. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
That's good for the Bengals. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Now, Burrow. That's complete. It's Yosivas. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Another Bengals 1st down. 1st and goal.
Here's a run. And this one's blown up. It's back at the 5-yard line now.
Anytime the running back is forced to chop his feet in the background and never get to top speed, you know that play's not going anywhere. That's exactly what the defense was able to force here by getting penetration. Great job there, stopping this play before he had a chance to even get started.
To the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The visitors' offense about ready to take over once more. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. This one is caught by Dotson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. They'll run it here with Saquon. And this is going to be an Eagles 1st down. He gets it up past the 30 to the 32. They'll run. It's Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Into space at the 45. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Hurts gonna hold on to this one. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. the middle with Barkley. And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a first down on that gain of 5. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Hurts looking to throw on first down. Now he takes off.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
A second down throw for Hurts. Quick throw. Take for a gain of 7. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He runs with it.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush, and that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on...
And he'll take it on in. Anais Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now, Burrow. Taken in by Gesicki. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And the Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Burrow now to throw on first down. He'll get this out to his running back. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
A gain of 3.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
The Bengals ready to punt this one away. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught by Smith on the right side. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
On second down, Hurts. Open receiver is Dodson. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Eagles.
Here's Barkley. And he'll manage only the 34-yard line. He's brought down after a short gain. They'll come up on a second down and 8. From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. On third down, it's Hurts. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
Down at the 12. It's first and 10. Throwing is Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Second and a yard. They'll send a tight end in motion. Now Hurts going to call his own number. And he will do it himself. He's in. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Bengals 27, Eagles 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Jones now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Out comes Joe Burrow and the Bengals offense to take over once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Set to go now on first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. That's complete to all the tight ends. 16 yards on the game and a quick first down.
Nice catch here by the young rookie tight end, Eric All. Looking back to college, Mike, it's really been the injuries. It's been a torn ACL, back surgery in 22. Because as far as the skill sets involved to play tight end in the NFL, he can really do it all. He is a well-rounded, true inline wide tight end. If he can...
Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Third and long. They go play action for Burrow. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and his quarterback's paying the price for it.
The Bengals out and ready to punt. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. To throw, Hurts. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
So after surrendering their 6th sack of the game, I looked down on the sideline, Mike, and found their offensive line coach. He grabbed his headset, removed it, and he slammed it on the ground. And truthfully, I don't blame him. His unit has been getting worked up front all day in pass protection.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Throwing is Hurts. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
2nd down and 8. On the ground, this is Barkley. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Here's Hurts. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's very close to a 1st down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Hurts going to keep it on the option. And he's going to have the Eagles' 1st down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down.
Great read by the quarterback there, Mike. You can see just as he puts the ball in the belly of the running back, his eyes are on that defender. And when he goes after the runner, he pulls it, and he has nothing but green grass, and he picks up a big gain.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. He doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. It's picked up by one of his teammates. Now, after that near turnover, clock is stopped. We have an injured player. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. This is almost certainly 4-down territory if they need them all. Touchdown, extra point gives them the lead. It is 1st down and goal. To the goal line and in. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Eagles. The game-tying touchdown here in the 4th quarter and a chance to take the lead with the point after.
Mike, the sideline's going crazy with that late score, but they still need this extra point to take the lead here and see if they can hang on to this 4th quarter lead.
Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
27.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Bengals offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
Second down, Burrow to the middle of the field, caught by Higgins. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. That's going to be pretty close. Looks like he's got it, and he does. First down.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
A first down throw for Burrow. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. That's to his big tight end, Gesicki. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 1st and 10. Burrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the Eagles' 45-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He'll tuck it and take off. It's a big play when they needed it the most. And even 30 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything.
And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. They bring their tight end right. Here's Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch. And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
On the return is Rodgers. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. They trail by 2, and will start this drive with 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He'll get that to Wilson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Hurts will work here from the pistol. This one to his big tight end, Uzama.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. The throw on the run is complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
As this game continues to come down to the wire, Mike, it just reminds us, this is where quarterbacks earn their keep. You are judged by how you play in these critical moments. In fourth quarter, down a score, it doesn't get much bigger than this.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Off-balance throw, it's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending. of the field. In this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there,
and he will get into the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Here's Elliott for the extra point. He's got it. And the Eagles will up the lead to 5.
Eagles 35, Bengals 30.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Jones now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense and running back Chase Brown headed back onto the field. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. He'll air one out for Higgins. He's got it! And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this fourth quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Burrow. Try him again. Another one to Higgins. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 22-yard line.
Burrow now. He's got room to roam. He's taken down just shy of the 10. Still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Burrow. There's that man again. Another catch. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 11.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one. And it's going to bring up 4th down.
4th down.
Back to throw, Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. The Eagles offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. Here goes Hurts on the design run. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On the carry, this is Kenneth Gainwell. And they'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got this one complete to Goddard. And now we'll get a timeout by the defense. So the clock stops with 1:50 left in the game. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. So now the Bengals use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. 2nd and 11. Man in motion is Brown. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
3rd and long. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch.